So welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, I'm back here in London, in the basement. No Francis Cade today. So a couple of weeks ago, Trimm got in touch with me and challenged me to do something that I'd never done before. So I thought for a few days, and the idea that I came up with was to ride from London to Edinburgh. Now, as some of you might have seen, earlier this summer I rode my bicycle from London to Liverpool. And as it turns out, that was just a warm-up because that was about halfway to Edinburgh. Now, I will be doing it in 2 days. So on that last ride, I didn't tell anyone I was doing it. I just went out and did it. And after I published it, I had loads of people DM me and on the comments saying, oh my goodness, you went past my house, you should have told me. So on this one, I'll be publishing the exact route that I'm gonna be doing down below in the comments. So please do check it out. And if it does go past your house or near your house, then feel free to join me, whether that be for 5K or 50K. You're very much welcome, and I would love some company because yeah, it's quite a long way to be riding a bicycle. The ride is this coming Friday, the 31st of July, from the London to Harrogate leg, and then Saturday the 1st of August from Harrogate up to Edinburgh. So very shortly I'll have my good friend Dan Maynard come and join me here in the basement and help me with exactly that route. Hello, how's it going?
Very well, mate.
Say hello to the vlog.
Hello to the vlog.
So I introduced you earlier as an expert route planner.
I'd like to think so, yeah.
So what I haven't told you guys is that Dan is planning to ride with me for the whole of almost the whole of leg one from London to Harrogate.
Yes, yeah, looking forward to it.
How are you feeling about that?
It's a long ride, yeah.
But then in the next day you won't have to wake up and think, I've got to do it all over again, alright?
Thanks.
Told all of them if they want to join us for any part of it, then, you know,
Yeah.
jump in.
Yeah, we'll do quite a straight line route, hopefully, so.
Yeah, exactly. So if we're coming past your village, no excuses, right?
Exactly.
Now the company that challenged me to push myself was Trimm. Now they've just come out with this new Trimm 1 GPS cycling computer. Now it comes in a range of 9 colours, and I think you'll agree with me, it looks very, very smart. So yeah, it comes in this very Apple style nice little box, and as you open it out, there it is, just staring at you on the top there. So it almost looks like one of the old style iPod shuffles, but obviously with a whole lot more tech. Really excited to get this thing set up, fit it on my bike, and see what it can do. So make sure you do watch the next few videos, because not only will I be giving a more detailed review of my new Trimm unit, I will also be giving away one of these units to one lucky prize winner down in the comments, so stay tuned. Trimm actually have a really great app where you can plan pretty much any route you want, but for the purpose of this video, they have a limit of 28 waypoints, which is not quite enough for the purpose of our ride. So we've got Dan here creating the GPX file on Strava, which we will then send across via the iPhone to use on my Trimm. So earlier this week I went up to see Damian Clayton of Team Ribble, who lives in Barnsley, and he has previously done a London to Edinburgh ride, or a variant of the same thing. So I spoke to him about some tips he could give me. So you've been clever, or actually probably stupid enough to do what I'm doing in the past. Is there any top tips for me?
Enjoy it, if you can. Try and pick a day where it doesn't rain.
Okay.
We had, there wasn't a minute where I wasn't wet.
Wow, well, for 22 hours,
yeah,
you went dry.
The only time I was ever a little bit dry was actually when we went through the Dales, which helped me out because they were a lot harder. Pick as flat as possible.
Yeah. So at Leeds, you actually went west, whereas I will head kind of north and actually a little bit east to avoid a little bit of those climbs up through Penrith.
Yeah, I think you're doing the right thing.
So what was the hardest point? You must remember. It was a while ago now, but what stands out to you?
The Dales are quite hard, getting over that stretch, but the hardest part was, I think, like around here.
Oh, right. The final straight, you mean, within the last 100k or so?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 100k or 100-mile road. The way that I went in, it's just a descent basically into Edinburgh.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, so it's lovely. So
downhill.
Good to know whereabouts in Edinburgh you're finishing. We finished at like the Edinburgh sign.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe that's a better idea.
One less climb.
I'd carry on if I was you, because it's just like on a main road, and it's just a bit like, it's quite
anticlimactic. Yeah, after riding for how many K?
I think it was over 670.
670K.
Yeah, because there was a part of this where I accidentally, through the night, stopped my Garmin.
Oh, you got a bit delirious, did you?
Yeah, I couldn't see anything. So, but yeah, I mean, looking back, I probably wouldn't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So the first day is looking like it was going to take 13 hours
of ride time.
Over a distance of 365 kilometers with 4,000 meters of climbing. Dan, what towns are we going through?
We're going to start in London, then through Hatfield, Edinburgh, Market Harborough, then Loughborough, and then threading through between Derby and Nottingham, west of Mansfield, east of Sheffield, and then up through Rotherham, Pontefract, Castleford, Wetherby and Harrogate.
Boom. And when I plotted the route on the Trimm cycling app, it came up with a distance of about 350. So considering we've avoided going through every single main city and up A roads quite a lot of the time, I think that's not bad.
Yeah.
So for the first day, based on the fact that it's going to take around 13 hours, what did we say about light?
We're going to probably get up at sunrise, which is about 5.
Yeah.
Leave 5:30. 13 hours of ride time takes us through to, 8:30, and sunset is 9 o'clock in the evening. So we really need some, air-to-air refueling from our visitors on the road.
That stoppage time is going to be
Tightly controlled.
tightly controlled. Yeah, we've got an hour throughout the whole day. So where are we going to use it? Halfway? I can't believe they've put a Google car down there.
But they haven't. That's the. He's got down here and then he's been
he's got halfway down and then gone. Oh, not for me.
No, thank you.
If the Google car hasn't driven down it, then no, I don't really want to ride down it after 180 kilometres. Just doing a little bit of planning for day 2. Pretty sure, weirdly enough, the highest point of being in the UK is Tor the Reservoir. So up there, Edinburgh is where I broke my arm this time last year. Harrogate to Edinburgh, it's coming at just over 300k, so around 308 kilometres with an elevation of 5,000 metres. So yeah, we're going to be loving the climbs on that day. But yeah, the towns, as we go out of Harrogate, continue on to...
Yeah, so from Harrogate, past Ripon, and then up through Masham. Not sure how to say that one, probably got it wrong. Then Richmond, not the park, Richmond from Yorkshire, and then past Bishop Auckland, through Stanhope, and then past Corbridge, and then Kilda Water, which is a very nice reservoir, and then up past Edinburgh, and then into Scotland from there, and then past not Peebles side, but actually Lauder. Yeah.
And then downhill, Damian tells me, all the way into Edinburgh.
Yeah, it's very downhilly for the last 25 kilometres.
The last 25k downhill, that's what we like to hear. I think, to be honest, by that point I would have deserved it, don't you think?
I think so, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of climbing.
So assuming I don't get lost too many times, the total distance comes up to 671 kilometres. Which is a big week.
Big month for most people.
So I'm hoping that a few of you will want to join us on this ride. So I'm going to be using an app called Glimpse, which will share our live location via a link that you can access on your phone as long as you have internet. And I will share that link via my social media and also down in the description below. So having gained a little bit of experience riding my bike for more than 10 hours or so at a time, I definitely will be putting those tips and tricks into practice come next week. I think one of the hardest things is definitely just simply getting enough calories down my neck. That's one of the things I struggled with last time and resulted to much more of a liquid-based solution, just nailing those Lucozades. So another low point is definitely going to be waking up at 5 o'clock on the second day, wondering what the hell I've got myself into, but all that to look forward to. So thank you so much for watching this video. from myself and Dan.
Look forward to it.
Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Cheers.